Hi everyone, Set Gozo here. Welcome back and thanks for watching. Today I am one of the artists chosen to join at the Art Center of Highland Park. Thanks to Indira Fridays Johnson. This exhibition is called Belonging, a solo show by Indira, curated by Karen Helene Redman, together by their juried show called Freedom.
I'm the executive director here. This actually happens to be my 5th year anniversary at the Art Center. And I couldn't be happier, and I always have to say, our success here is built on, we stand on the shoulders of those who went before us, and here is Ann Rosen, who is the reason that we're in this building. She hired me years ago to teach a class here, and I only wished one day I could have a job as great as this one, and we're all here because of you, Ann, so thank you for that. The other people we're here because of is our board members, and if you are a board member, please raise your hand. Any questions about us and what we do here? We're a Center for Cultural Exploration. This is us, this is Yumi Ross. She is our board president, and please, she'll be glad to tell you about all the good things we have going on. I'm not going to talk about Indira or the exhibit because that's Karen's job, but I just really want to say, you coming out on a night when we thought it was going to snow, 6 inches, like look outside right now, it's not even drizzling. That you came out, that you're here to support the arts and the artists. One of the messages that we want to share always is that a community cannot fully thrive, cannot fully be healthy and be vibrant without a strong arts scene, and that's one of the things that we're here to work on. If you support us, get on our mailing list, take a class here. We're working on our benefit, which is coming up. We've got, Jackie. This is Jackie Chilla, if you want to buy a benefit ticket tonight. And then we also have monthly exchange programs. We just had a documentary film called Raised Up West Side at the new Wayfarer Theater. So make sure you're on our newsletter, make sure you stop by, and please get involved with us, and we promise you we won't disappoint.
Hello everybody, and first and foremost I want to say that I am so grateful and appreciative of both the director, James Lynch, and the curator, Karen Rodman, for having invited me to be in this space. And a special thanks to Karen, who guided and supported me through this whole process, and who did this fabulous installation. I think we need to give her a special. So many different associations for each of us. As I started to make work and new work and looked at old work and modified it, I realized that there were many more questions than I had answers. Where do I want to belong? Where do I feel like I belong? Is there someplace that's not here that I want to belong? When I'm an immigrant from India, and when my husband and I first decided to live in the US, I remember my first trip back to Mumbai. And on my journey from the airport by cab to my home, I was overwhelmed by the lush tropical landscape, by the smells, the color. It was overwhelming, and I remember thinking, how did I ever leave this place? This is home. But about 2.5 weeks into my stay, I thought, oh my God, I have to get out of here. And so I realized that I no longer fit into that space. So it's like you're in between. And so the question is, where do you want to belong? I think that's the question. And I believe that all of us want to belong somewhere where where there's a deep sense of connection, where we feel loved, where we feel welcomed. And that, I think, is inherent in the human psyche. And whether you are an immigrant or you were born here, I think you still have this need to belong somewhere. And I believe that's a discussion that's a much bigger discussion And I'm hoping that we can have that discussion on March 26th. So that's what I'd like to invite everyone to be part of that discussion. In the meantime, I want to say that I was really honored and privileged to be the juror for the Freedom Show. It was a blind jury, which was the first time that I have done blind jurying. And so I know a lot of artists, but some of them I knew their work, but I didn't know most of the artists or the work that I saw. And that's a powerful theme, freedom, which is very connected to belonging. And the way the various artists, you all interpreted it in so many different ways. Sometimes it was personal, sometimes it was more political, and sometimes it questioned the idea of freedom. But most of all, I think we all know that we have to keep working to sustain this idea of freedom for ourselves and for everyone else in the country and next generation. So with that, I want to say thank you. And I feel really honored to be here. Thank you.